Welcome to this introduction to Dynamics 365. This playlist is aimed at users working with Dynamics for the first time, and over the series of 10 videos, we'll cover everything you need to know to get started. I'm Lena, and I'll be your host. We'll kick things off gently, with a quick tour of the main user interface. When you start Dynamics 365, this will be the default view presented. It is your home page. Let's break it down into individual sections. Along the top of the screen is the header bar. To the left of the header bar, the finance and operations name is a quick link to bring you back to this page. It is always shown. In the center of the header bar is the search facility. Here you can search for specific features and functions within the application. We'll have a play with that in a later lesson. To the top right corner are 5 additional icons. From left to right, these display the abbreviation of the company you are working in, access to alerts and notifications, some additional settings and configuration options, the help facility, and finally, your user ID. You can select each of these in turn to explore further. We'll come back and dive into the user settings later. Below the header bar is the banner. This will display the name of the company you are working in, and an image. It is likely that the image will change to reflect your company identity and branding. To the left of the screen is the menu bar. By default, it is minimized to the left, but you can expand it using the 3 lines icon. If you prefer, you can also pin the menu, so it remains in this wider format. Within the menu bar is access to items you have marked as favorites, your recent history, different workspaces, and the full module list. If you are moving from a previous version of Dynamics, this module list may be the one that looks most familiar to you, but in Dynamics 365 we tend to use it less. Next to the menu bar are 3 combined widgets. The top one allows you to search for people in your organization and click through to their profile. Next is a handy calendar that allows you to quickly change your session date. More on that later. And then you have a list of work items assigned to you. These are the outputs of various workflow messages and tasks assigned in the system, such as approvals. You can click through the message to action as necessary. The main area of the home page is dedicated to workspaces. Each of these workspaces is optimized for a particular function or role in the organization. The next video in this series will explore workspaces in more detail. The exact workspaces that show will change, depending on the security access that you are assigned. Here, I'm viewing the full list as an administrator, but typically you would view a much smaller selection of workspaces. Remember that wherever you are in the system, you can always get back to this home page by selecting the Finance and Operations logo in the header bar, or selecting the Home icon in the menu bar. That's all for this very quick tour of your home screen. Over the next few videos, we'll get deeper into each of these features, starting in part 2, with the workspaces.